And this is my fifth podcast, and we have Prakash here. He is my college friend and also business associate. We work together in MakeMeGarden.
Yo,
So Prakash, this all of this is already recording anyways. So
what the fuck?
I recorded every single thing you told, earlier
No
about,
fucking way, man. You would have put it up anyways.
we'll see.
Cool, cool.
Anyways, so I'm diving right into the topic about Prakash earning actually 45K, but due to couple of cuts here and there, okay, which have been justified,
Yeah, kind of, yes.
Prakash earned around 33K
Yeah,
in 1 month.
33.6. Yes.
Yes. So, on Instagram and on YouTube, we spoke about it for like 2-3 minutes and left it out.
Yeah.
Now, can you like explain it to them in detail? Like, how did you generate the initial amount of sale and then the next one, and then how did you earn 45K in 30 days?
So, I think it all comes down to what we sold. Uh, the credit definitely goes to the product, right? So, Beach Papa is fucking amazing. Uh, and dude, and last year was fucking helpful for us because we understood what the market is, what people want and shit. So we got those changes done, and uh, and it's so fucking cool. Maybe I even told this before. We had something in mind before it came. We discussed it. Literally wrote that shit down. Had a vision as to like, okay, what we want, how should we get it, and okay, these are the ways we can get. Okay, we're gonna do online promotions. We're gonna direct message as many people as we can. Probably just talk on as many people as possible on call with. It's just that this time we knew whom to talk to, and it was crazy, man. So luckily, due to a friend, I found this person from Bangalore. Uh, yeah, I called you also, asked asking her like, how can we offer him and stuff, and we came with a plan. So we moved almost one-fourth of our inventory in the 1 month before the festival. So that's fucking
Yes,
awesome.
1 month
Yeah,
before, so half of our pressure was lifted because of
yeah, that
that
was fucking,
one
that
deal.
was, yeah, that was crazy, man. Yeah, and when that closed, yeah. So, and another crazy thing we did is we moved 1,100 idols to another state. That's awesome, dude.
In
That's
a
actually cool.
truck,
That's
we
in a
we
fucking truck.
spent we spent 3 to 4 hours
Easily, man.
literally doing that work, and
You're
our
literally on the you
backs.
were on the truck packing shit, and we were getting it from there, giving it to you. Remember, like it was like a chain of
It's like that assembly line production shit.
yeah,
We
no shit,
had
no
it
shit.
perfectly
It
set
is
up.
actually, yeah, it is assembly line production. Yeah, I think if you look at it, that
But it was
was a really
crazy,
good
man.
experience, man. Yeah,
We
yeah.
we packed
And
around 1100 kits. We timed it. We had expected. We thought of doing it in 2 hours. It took us like 5 hours because that
easily,
shit
yeah,
was too
fucking
much.
5 hours. I don't know. And we had an extra person's help as well, other than who was working that day. But it was still fun, man. It was like I think it's necessary for company people to like get on an activity like that together so that the sync increases maybe in a way that kind of helps, I guess. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, and later so at this point, I think with the sales that you've got and stuff, we almost broke even with what we got. So we just needed a branding so that it's just a liquidity of cash. So I was concentrated on that, and I was thinking, dude, you have no fucking idea, Suraj. I got shut like. I called so many fucking people for branding, bro. I'm not joking. It was almost at the point I was like, okay, fuck, people just don't want to get branding done. And you got it done. Right when I was like, okay, fuck it, you got us a gig for branding. And then I thought, okay, fuck it, gotta try harder. And then two more failed. The third person, luckily, this is fucking ironic because that person approached me through Instagram. that's that's awesome, dude. Remember one of those last stories that we were putting about branding?
Yes, with the deal.
Yeah, with the deal, yeah, yeah. So when he approached us, the work got a little easy, and see, that's the thing, right? So I wouldn't say that the first client was bad or this client was great, dude. But the so the first person we spoke and we delivered the thing on time, but the payment was delayed for a day or two, if you remember, dude. But here, let's say I still remember it was Saturday evening. I think you were sleeping. I even messaged you, didn't reply, so it was at night. I think after 8 or something.
Uh-huh.
We closed it at Saturday 8. By Sunday afternoon, they deposited the entire cash. And I thought, oh shit, if you work with people who have capital, that's better for you in so many ways.
You know,
Like
this thing, Grant Cardone says it. If
yeah,
they ever argue about price, increase the price. Do not decrease the price because increase the price and give them more deliverables or give them more value, and then that
true,
will
true.
suffice your price.
Oh, dude, speaking about that, fuck, how can I forget? So initially, the deal was closing at 50K. Remember, we
I
thought
know, that's why I
we'll give
brought
them.
it up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just almost forgot about it. So literally on the call, we were pretty not happy as fuck, but we were not sad about it. If you remember, we
Yeah.
thought, okay, 40K and what you get is
Yes.
going to like, yeah, definitely get to profits. I don't know what happened. So she was definitely like she understood that we are providing her value. So I felt like I was at a leverage point, and then I just thought, okay, I knew that I could like have come. I mean, I'd probably come out as selfish or whatever. But then I thought, no, I have to ask her. And then I said, "Ma'am, you're spending around half lakh now, anyways. If you do it double the price, we'll do 4 times more the work. So your reach will be 4 times bigger with half the money more. And I don't think it's something that you think so much for investing in shit." And she actually bought it, man. That was fucking awesome. Like I could see her think. Like, I mean, see in the sense I could feel her think on the call, and she said yes. That was
I
fucking
mean,
awesome,
we actually did work our asses off for that. We
dude. We did,
got
we
them
did.
a
Yeah, of course
lot
we
of
did.
branding, a lot of reach, and
Yeah,
we
yeah,
did
it's
way more
fucking
than that. We, maybe you do know this, right? Even with Lions Club, we personally
yeah.
gifted 2,500 people who were
500.
in
Yeah, yeah. I know, I know.
top executive level positions
Yeah,
with a
with the
gift and
yeah, yeah,
a
with
pamphlet and everything to.
yeah. So the pamphlet was included in that,
Yes.
and that's perfect,
Insane.
dude.
And apart from that, we did lot more, which we cannot speak about due to, you know, terms and
Yeah,
conditions.
the reasons. I know terms and
Yeah.
conditions, but that's fucking awesome. I feel we even learned so much through it, man. Like we learned that okay, so the reach is actually. So one thing I personally learned with these sales is that oh my god, the like Instagram or whatever the social media platforms that we have, it's not just shit, dude. Remember, I uninstalled Instagram for a while. I don't know if you remember it or not. Like relatively
I don't
starting off.
remember.
Dude, you were the one who you told me like, why are you doing this, dude? You asked me why did you do it. I said, dude, I felt it was all fucking toxic and shit.
Yeah, because
and,
I did the
and then
same thing before you, and then I
yeah, yeah,
got finally it hit me that I was following the wrong shit.
yeah.
That
And then I
platform is not
literally
wrong.
changed my yeah. I swear, man. So the platform's not shit. We like what we follow is shit, which is why it looks like shit.
Yes.
I unfollowed all the bullshit. I changed. I understood that hashtags are a fucking thing. Like following hashtags, it's like actually pops up more on your timeline. And dude, fuck, like Instagram to me is knowledge house. So literally, if I open Instagrams, I go to IGTV and shit. I'm definitely learning something. It's something new. Whatever, like I didn't know maybe an hour before I watched it.
Exactly.
So
Whatever,
yeah,
even
Instagram's
if you're
insane.
spending time on Instagram, it's going towards something which is educating you at the end of the day. So
Yeah,
that
and we
makes a
made
lot of
it that way.
difference. So the next thing which I would want you to speak about is something related with the death, because I've seen people how they dealt with it, and I've
Yeah.
never told you this before, but I've seen how you
Okay.
dealt with it also. But then
Yeah,
you
yeah,
handled it way better, in much
yeah,
different way. I wouldn't say better, in much different way. So I would want people to know, like, why did you go in the other way? How did you perceive it?
yeah. Uh, okay. Yeah. So, uh, even before that. tragedy happened, I think, four, 2 to 3 months since when Adarsh's death happened. Dude, that was big for us, man. If big in the
Okay,
sense
by
that
the way,
was,
Adarsh is a college friend from
yeah, shit,
ICFI. We studied in the same college and we were classmates in a couple of semesters.
semesters. Yeah.
And we used to chill. We used to watch Office together.
Pretty cool guy, man. One of the coolest fucking dudes. Like he was an artist as well, amazing artist. Yeah. So when he passed away, I realized, oh shit, death sucks. Like that's when I like actually had an exposure because personally, I think it felt like shit, man. Honestly, because I know him for a decent amount of time, and just understanding that he's not there anymore, that feeling just was weird. It was uneasy, of course, like thinking about him and shit. And literally, I'm not even fucking with you. The day before all that just happened, I broke up, and it was a relatively decent amount of a relationship. Like, so I was actually at a very bad emotional state, man. I was feeling like shit, and that's when I had a friend. She suggested like you should probably try doing Isha Kriya and shit. And that's when I started doing it. And I remember even you started it a little before. I got to know about it later. And I started doing engineering because you gave me something where I could get it.
Inner engineering.
And do it. Inner engineering, sorry. And that was it, man. Those 7 classes, and fuck. Yeah, the perception has changed a little bit. And ever since, as I dealt with it in a deeper sense, as I tried to understand it more and more, dude, my fucking life changed. If you
How
remember,
do you
Suraj,
mean?
like I was lazy as fuck to start off with. I was really fucking lazy, dude. My day used to start at 12 p.m. on an average, like without college day, and waking up,
Like
I used
when
to feel
you,
like shit.
like when did you come to this thing? After which death are you
Eventually,
speaking about?
after Adarsh's death and my breakup, I was at a bad emotional state, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I needed an escape. I needed something that I never tried.
Mm-hmm.
So meditation really helped. Maybe because I was at a very shitty state, I understood its benefits very like easier because
Mm-hmm.
it's easier like that, right? When you're at a fuck emotional state, it'll
Yes.
help you, yeah, focus better. And slowly I started observing my so major difference, my circles have gotten lesser, like stopped going out unnecessarily. I started, so I understood the concept of energy in the sense since from when you wake up uh, you can use your energy where you want. If it's productive, you can spend some energy there, get something out of it. After I realized that, I started like most of the bullshit talks or whatever which is not productive and shit. And so life changed. And when I was at a good stage, like even my mom and dad were happy with me at that point because I stopped fucking around. I started waking up early mainly. That was like good enough reason for them to be happy. And Make Me Garden happened, was happening good. It was going somewhere where we were getting some recognition. So everything was on point. And unfortunately, this Jan and end of this Jan this year, my father passed away due to cardiac arrest. And yeah, so like as it happened, so when it happened, we took him to the our apartments provides us with an ambulance.
Mm-hmm.
So we took him to the hospital within 5 minutes, 7 minutes actually. But unfortunately, he was brought dead. Like his pupils were dilated. He was
Mm-hmm.
brought dead, and that feeling sucked, man. It sucked like real big time. I couldn't even process it as it happened first. Like people just started coming. I was like, what the fuck? If you remember, even you were there the very next day. It was. I knew that there was support, man. That kind of felt nice that there was support over there. There are people who give a fuck. But as when shit started processing, like when I like burned the body, and dude, another crazy thing, I realized the reason behind why you burn bodies in our ritual, in our whatever. Uh, the thing is,
I'm
once you
guessing
burn it, yeah, what is it?
death
What do you guess?
by Sadhguru.
Yes. It's on, dude.
Tell me about
What
it.
a
Tell me
fucking.
about it.
I'm literally getting goosebumps, dude. Thinking about the book. It's such a really nice. Yeah, so the basic logic behind this, logic behind it is that once you yourself burn the body, you know for a fact that it does not exist anymore. Like it has become ashes. It's a part of, it's a part of the whole. So, yeah, in various cultures you bury the body, right? That's good in a way where, but you're still consciously attached to it somewhere.
Yes.
So you'll wanna look at it, or you wanna go like that's not bad in any way. There's no such thing as good or bad. But this sucks too. Oh my God, just doing that sucks way too much. It's so hard. It's probably one of the hardest things I've done in my life.
I can only
But
imagine.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, I think if so obviously I was put in a position where I couldn't cry as much or show my emotions as much because my seeing that my family would feel even more shit. So initially for that I put a mask on. Like I used to cry alone maybe sometimes, and I used to put a mask on as if I was trying to give confidence. And eventually I set my mind up to the reality, man. Like this is it, right? This is what I'm living in, and when I'm living in. My father passed away 8 9 months ago. So once you accept the reality and move on, you automatically uh, get over it. Grief sucks, but you feel sad, but how long is, I think, the question you need to ask yourself. And like, it's so surprising. My mom was really devastated until a month or two ago. She started meditating with me in the mornings, and now there's a mad difference in her. Not only about my father's death, but even in
Mm-hmm.
general. Yeah, there's an improvement, and she's a little calmer. She's thinking better and stuff. Yeah, and so that's the thing, right? So how long is the question? That's it. Grief, yeah. So this gives you grief, right? It's different from sadness or depression or other things.
Mm-hmm.
So grief is when you know for a fact that you can do shit about it. So like sadness until you can do something about it. Maybe like if you miss college, you can go to college and not be sad. But if someone's not there, that's just grief. Grief sucks. There's no escape to grief. You just have to accept it and let it flow in, and like it'll eventually go out of your system, right? As you feel it, you'll obviously not feel it at one point. Whoa.
No,
Yes.
dude, that makes a lot of
Fuck.
sense. I really
Yeah,
wanted
I
to talk
guess.
about this because I I've met people who are suffering through the same thing, and then
Okay.
they ask something like, how do I deal with this? And that is something I really cannot even speak about because I don't know how it feels.
True, true. It's an
Every time
experience.
somebody asks me something like that, I used to bring your name up and say, see, I can only say what I saw with this guy. And I'm not
Yeah,
kidding. It happened in front of me. So, if you think it can happen with you, your life can also be like this. Legit, I'm
yeah,
not
true.
kidding. That's the reason I was telling you let's speak about this topic.
But you did give me insane fucking support, man. I still remember like the day when it happened. You just finished your psyche, I think.
Psyche.
Psyche, yeah,
Yeah.
Psyche. And you were explaining me that shit. It was fucking. I still kind of remember that one. That was pretty cool.
That was the
The
course,
hand thing.
right? Yeah, that was the
Yeah, the hand
course
thing. Yeah,
which
yeah.
like explained me the power of your mind. And then I was
Oh,
shocked.
that's another thing,
So I was
dude.
like, fuck, I
Yeah,
can tell this guy something. And I knew you would
true,
be,
true. That was fucking awesome.
genuinely listening.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because it makes sense. So
Actually, I'm
obviously,
still
man, this
I'm
all
still
in a fucking
reading
sun.
Death Book. I'm still reading Death Book, ending lo now.
What a beautiful book, man. I నిజంగా ఎంత బాగా మాట్లాడతాడు రా లైక్ dude, especially relatively one of the first, I think, 2 3 chapters, the way he describes it, dude, I understood that. Okay, shit. So people, the way they celebrate birth, they have to celebrate death exactly the same way
Yeah.
because both are as natural. Like they parallel fucking exist, man. And the concept of you dying every single day is fucking insane. Like death is a process. I mean, dying is a process, and I think death is like the end goal. So as like the sun and moon go like that, you're dying a little bit every single day. And yeah, which is why you have to experience. See, that's where being present comes heavy into play, I think. Like, if you're present, you experience life good rather than living in the future or the fucking past. I mean, consciously.
Mm-hmm.
So that's fucking crazy, man. So being present and, yeah, at least
I
living
see
life
you're
is.
diving deep into quantum physics.
Yes, not diving deep. I'm trying
But
to
you are
understand it.
researching on it.
Kind of.
I
Yeah,
can
yeah,
make out.
definitely. Dude, it's fucking interesting, Suraj. Yeah, so that.
Let's go
Huh,
into the final topic which I want to speak about. That is
Chippo,
you getting
Chippo.
regular with gym and maintaining a healthy lifestyle. How has that helped
Bro,
you?
so much. It's almost, I think. So the thing is that I did try gym
Mm-hmm.
for the biggest part of my life. You know that, dude. How much I fucking
No,
struggled.
you didn't try them.
Uh, I did try, yeah, true. I thought I did, lol.
I'm being honest.
Uh, yeah, just dude, yeah, that's crazy. But I thought I followed a diet. I thought I ate a fuck lot every single day. I thought the workouts I did were on point and shit. But I never had a proper diet. I never had a routine. I never had like, okay, if I ate this food today at this time, okay, fuck it, it's never gonna happen again. Uh, Shittiest lifestyle in terms of eating food and shit. From not even kidding, from the past 1 month, that's one and a half, 2 months is
Mm-hmm.
when I've been following a diet, a proper diet, like every day eat the same shit, like increase calories every week, one macro at least, and actually work out, understand, okay, so the mind and the muscle connect when you work out, and ఇక్కడ ప్రెషర్ పడుతుంది ఐ మీన్ బైసెప్స్ కొడితే ఇక్కడ ఫ్లెక్స్ అయితే అది ఫోకస్ చేయాలి అక్కడే అండ్ షిట్ లైక్ దాట్ ఐ అండర్స్టూడ్ ఓకే వాట్ దాట్ వర్కౌట్ meant or this
Mind
workout
and
meant how
muscle
it's supposed to be.
connection.
Yeah, that's big time helping me, dude, big fucking time. So earlier I used to be a bitch about not having music or whatever the fuck, like if I and you hated this a lot while you get pissed even if I talk about it now. Without company I couldn't gym for shit. Like if my friend wasn't coming, I would feel so awkward. Like I'd feel like so lonely and shit in the gym.
You know,
Everybody
you
was just
should
fucking,
utilize that, dude.
dude. That's so
I
true.
love to
Working out
work
alone is
out
the best
alone.
fucking feeling. Yeah. I swear, man. You
Even
can
if
focus
I'm
so much better.
even if I'm with my friends, I'll just go into a zone where, everything fades out. It's just me and the mirror.
That's true. I fucking realized that half my energy was just going and fucking talking in the gym. Where all I need to do is just think about, okay, how am I gonna get bigger? That's it. So that's crazy, man. And since when I've been following a diet regularly, I've gotten more healthy and I can feel it. And I realized that because I still remember this was on Rakhi, where I thought, okay, I should go definitely like 100% on the diet. It was Rakhi night. I was still following a diet low key, kind of. My mom ordered Domino's because there was some discount or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Still ordered fuckloads of Domino's. And nobody ate that much. So my mom said, Anta waste hote nuve dino ani. I thought, okay, fuck it, it's cheese and shit. I thought that was like good calories.
No, it's not
So,
good
oh my
calories.
God, it's shit, dude. That's literally shit. Like ice cream, pizzas, burgers, all of this. I'd rather make an oatmeal with peanut
Oh,
butter, man.
oh,
It's
nice.
easier to make, it's less expensive.
Healthy. I like it.
It's less healthy, is even more affordable, dude. Yeah, so I ate all of that and I woke up with the shittiest feeling. Like, ikkada weird. Like, I felt like puking, but I couldn't. Oh my God, man. I just don't even want to think about it.
That's going to be me in like exactly 7 days. Exactly
It
7 days. When
Actually, you're gonna
my
eat something cheetah.
yes, when my 75-day
Oh,
hard
dude, your
ends.
body must have forgot. But it's fucking awesome how you're doing it. So even I tried the 75 challenge, by the way, and it's not a fucking joke. When was this, Suraj? Literally, what, like 3 months back or something? 4 months back? When
68
you
days ago.
initially, like,
Oh, no,
you start this,
initially,
Radu, when you told me 4 or 5 months ago, I guess, almost.
no, 78 days ago, I found out I started. I
78,
broke,
78 days. In between, you broke once, I think, no?
yeah,
Twice, once. Yeah.
once.
Yeah, when you initially told me, I was fucking interested, but dude, the the, the farthest I went was 8 days. Still remember, and then I realized that, oh fuck, like I'm just. So the thing that got me really bad was workout twice, and once is outside. So that was heavy quarantine time in my apartments.
Yeah, right.
Ironically, there were
Yeah,
lesser
right.
cases then.
You heard
Eh,
you
no,
heard the podcast, right?
I
Yes
know,
or
I know,
no?
I know, I know.
So,
Yeah, it's just that I
he
found
he he
reasons.
he
I know.
mentions
Hard,
you will
literally,
find every
bro.
single
That
reason. I
guy's.
know that.
I know every. And to just to make you feel like shit, I still remember, dude. I just watched it once, and I still remember like it's my fucking subconscious.
I know.
He tells that there's a pregnant woman who could fucking finish the 75 hard challenge. Why can't you? And shit. And that was like, oh shit, I can't take this. I have to do it. That
But
was
you did
fucking
not
insane
do it.
motivation. I couldn't. I will definitely. I will like.
Sure.
Uh, maybe after this year ends.
Sure.
Dude, that's too much for me at the moment. I'm accepting the
It's
fact that I
okay.
maybe
It's
cannot.
no,
Yeah,
I
it's so.
mean, it's not a necessary thing for someone to do.
And as you said, it's not a fucking physical thing. It's
It's a
physical is
mental,
just like I think
yeah.
30% of it. Yeah,
It's like
just
I like mental torture, but I like to put it on myself so
I
that
don't
I
know,
can
feel
train my
uncomfortable and
mind.
shit.
Yeah.
But dude, if you go through that, like if you go through the challenge, definitely all the regular shit will feel like bullshit to you. I think all whatever you think,
Dude,
people think as problems in
my
general.
back was fucked in between. And then, you saw me that day. I could not even move my
I know,
head.
Joe. You were literally like this the whole fucking time, man. I
Yeah.
remember.
And
You were clicking the pictures. You had to start on the left side, you know?
yeah, because I couldn't turn my head.
I know. I remember, bro. Insane.
And still, that was when David Goggins comes into the picture. He comes in
Oh
and
my God.
I'm like,
Oof,
if that guy can do that, this is nothing.
dude. Yeah,
If you compare what I had and what he got, I was having
yeah, yeah.
nothing. So I was like, fuck this shit,
Dude,
I'll
David.
go.
Anybody who I think literally anyone who thinks they can't gym or they think they're too thin or they're too fat or they want to be like something but they get lazy, they have to fucking watch him, man. Nothing like the more you watch this shit, the more it stays in your subconscious, right? Not only this, even Machiavelli motivation or any nice
Yep.
stuff. So maybe when you feel like shit or when you feel like you shouldn't hit, fucking the David Goggins inside your head says, "Get the fuck up, you lazy piece of
I'm
shit,"
not even
and
kidding,
shit.
bro. Literally every day at 3 a.m. So I have alarm from 3 a.m. to 3:15. Okay.
Huh.
S- a lot of alarms, not one or two. I'll have around seven or eight. And
uh,
I have those because every time they ring, I don't know, dude. My mind, first thing I trained it to say is, I know it's going to suck, but this is what we do. This David
yeah.
Goggins, he told it in some podcast, and then that line
Uh,
got stored in my fucking head, dude.
I swear, Naku David Goggins Gadu, when I was hitting this thing, bro, bicep, there's that machine, right? I'm very bad with the names. It has that flat thing here, and you have
Preacher
to
curl.
pull, like, yeah.
Yeah.
So that sucks. I never could
Preacher
do it, and
machine.
I never chose to do it, which is why yeah, I mean, it's a machine, which is why I purposefully do that now. First, like when I hit bicep, I do that as much as I can until failure.
Mm-hmm.
So once I was just fucking giving up, okay, I wasn't able to lift. Suddenly, random, this is from bodybuilding.com. I saw Arnold Schwarzenegger's video.
Uh-huh.
He says, torture the muscle, everything, shock the muscle, everything. Like, dude, that shit came into my mind. Like, I wasn't
Bro,
even thinking about it.
can you say that once again? Exactly like that.
Shock the muscle every day. And do change the training. Bro, that came into my mind. I wasn't even aware of that. I wasn't even thinking about that shit. All I was thinking about is fuck. I can't do it. I can't do it, Ani.
And then you
That's when
do
that
it.
shit came in. Yeah, and then I did it. Obviously, it's like a boost to me. And I still remember. Don't be a pussy. I think you said 2 days back only, bro. I was hitting my back. Fuck, I needed it. I even texted you saying that, dude, I wanted that motivation and you sent me the video.
I
It was
sent
fucking insane.
Machiavelli
Machiavelli,
video.
don't be a pussy or whatever.
Dude, those videos, then literally gym lo, I'll put that on. Right now, I'm sitting in the gym for almost 2 to 3 hours, not three, 2.5,
Yeah, I said 1.5 too.
because I'm not able to work out. But these videos, you'll see if you look at me in the
Insane.
gym, I'll be dead for 5 minutes straight, and then split second, I'll start making faces and I'll start lifting.
Yeah, you have to, bro. That's it, like the videos do that. It's like fucking steroids, almost
Definitely,
to you
man.
mentally. It's good, dude. Honestly, like, see, that's the thing, right? This is another thing I realized, at least about gymming, is that you won't get a body if your fucking friend says that you look like shit, or if your girlfriend says that you should look better, or your parents think that you're fat as fuck. You should want it, man. That's for
Exactly.
sure. I never
Exactly.
wanted it. Honestly, I always used to low-key complain, thinking that. what the fuck? Like, my life is just like anybody else. I used to find bullshit excuses because I was a pussy to go to the gym. So that's the thing. Once you actually want it, you know what the fuck to do, and anything you want, you can get it if you do certain activities, right? Whatever, if you have a plan, and yeah. So this is something which you can build. I think more than anything else, do it perfectly if you do it correct. I think.
Exactly.
So yeah, I'm still like 20% my way to what I want. 25 maybe. So by the end
2020
of
vision.
2020,
Yep.
bro,
I'm putting
heavy
on
bro.
10. I'm putting on 10. I already put on 3 kgs. I have only
Dude, I'll
7 to
chase
put
you
on.
by 2020 March. Mostly, hopefully, if I
Come, Jace.
consistent, that's
Let's go.
yeah. Let's make a gym video in your thing.
Of
Acha,
course. So it was nice speaking with you, Prakash. So tell
amazing
them
speaking with you, Suraj.
where can they find you? What's your Instagram handle?
My Instagram is at Sai Prakash, and yeah, I'm not there on any other social media.
Anyways, I'll drop that handle down in the
And
description.
you can follow MakeMeGarden as well at MakeMeGarden.
That will anyways be there.
Yeah,
Thank you
I
so
know, just had
much.
to do my part. It was fucking awesome, man.